So recently my friend Ben Levin and I wrote a song together, and I really like process videos showing how art is actually made. So I thought it would be fun to show you guys the process of writing this song, from the initial inspiration to demoing out the ideas to eventually arranging all the ideas for this live session that we did. Hope you enjoy.
We're gonna write a song, dude. So,
Okay.
I could do,
The initial ideas weren't so special, necessarily. They were just like the first good thing we did. We just started playing and like there were a couple things that were like, that's nice. And it really showed how it's the digging in and the taking the little idea, whatever it is, and expanding on it that really makes the song.
be a nice intro.
Like that part, you know, the way that melody first started was nothing like that in terms of feel or anything, and it just became so sexy and funky.
Then what happens now?
So that could be like the refrain.
I feel like ideas are kind of cheap in a way.
Yeah, but
Any melodic fragment less than 5 seconds long could be an awesome song. I would take that challenge.
Yeah, what if it was dun, dun, dun.
Like if you gave Kendrick Lamar a sample of 5 seconds of length of anything ever, he could make one of the coolest songs ever out of it. When I trace back to the original thought, it's always just more of a gesture to lead you onto the trail. And it's the trail that's like meaningful, and it's kind of like life, you know? It's the journey.
Ooh, yeah. What if that last one was,
ooh, whatever that spicy note. I
but it was like,
feel like we need some spice at some point.
and the first thing I thought to do was like the 4 minor.
The spicy, like the flat six. What's interesting, because I wasn't thinking that theoretically, I was thinking visually.
Spicy Town.
Spicy Town. We're kind of in white key territory. Let's throw some black keys in there to get us out of that, because there's a visual like design to say like, these are the spicy notes. This is your spice rack right here. The white notes, this is like your, you know, your chicken, your rice, all that stuff. But to get the spice on top of there, you kind of need to go into paprika land, which is like, you know, all that
B
black,
flat.
all that B flat
I
stuff.
think the singing melody should come in on the spicy note, like, so it's like, and it's like,
Oh.
Smashing through my home.
We could do like,
yeah.
so there's that moment when it's the A flat major 7 to the E flat,
Beautiful. Yes.
which yeah,
So much paprika. So this is another AAB
this is
kind of melody.
ooh, that'd be weird. Oh, what about
It's easy to come to consensus in a pair. If you're a good writing team, you should be able to compromise without losing your artistic pointedness.
I don't know.
That's nice. Yeah.
I'm just.
That's exactly right. I don't know.
I'm throwing these chords out.
Nailing it. Yeah.
But if you're in a group of, say, 6 or 7 people, whenever you come to consensus, it's, first of all, way harder to earn that consensus, but it also might be the safest option instead of the most exciting and controversial and potentially, like, artistically risky option. In a duo, I think you can still pull off really bold moves.
Why don't we just chill on that vibe? Back to the original.
We complement each other in an interesting way. You're very skillful with certain harmonic things and production things. And then I think I have a certain kind of, indie, dirty thing that I like,
There's like electronic elements and production.
We had a nice melody going by the time you left my apartment.
Adam's gone home, so now it's my job to make what we did today into a demo. And I'm going to send him the demo, and he's going to arrange it and make it better and add his expertise to the sound. Blood smashing through my home.
I know Jessica's singing really well. Let's get it to a point where when she sings it, it sounds true. So I'm trying to write lyrics that when Jessica says them, it really feels like her world.
In the nightmare, Oprah on the screen, watching people live takes the life out of me.
The person who's singing them makes a huge difference on the believability that they're actually being thought of in the moment with the music rather than planned in advance to manipulate your emotions.
Okay, so the session is tomorrow with Ben. I'm not going to be playing bass tomorrow, which is going to be interesting. But I'm going to set it up as if I'm going to be playing bass, I guess. Got some bass synth sounds. So I thought it would be kind of fun to have different people in the band fill the role of bass player over the course of the arrangement. Not just me on synth bass, but also Jessica, a singer, and also bass player for Ben's band Bent Knee on bass guitar. I also had Zac play Iwi bass. Iwi is kind of like a wind synthesizer. And, Zac is a saxophone player originally, and I thought that it was a really interesting approach to bass playing, having him fill that role on the Iwi. So this experiment was fun, not just to get the different bass textures and, build the arrangement that way, but also it was fun from a psychological perspective. Just what does it mean for different musicians to trade off on being the bass player? It was kind of a fairly unique experience, I thought.
The demo I sent you was always meant to be changed and meant to be eviscerated, and I made the demo, but it was really nice to me to hear it just evaporate so easily and become this super nuanced, swelling, fading, detailed arrangement that it became. Very cohesive dynamically, and every player was adding these little details that were delicious.
Watching people live takes the life out of me. Waiting for the light at the edge of my dream.
To die like an old man lying on the beach, alien in the nightmare, Oprah on the screen, watching people live takes the life out of me.
We're recording the song in my apartment. We all crammed in here, and we're gonna try and make it work. Ben, are you gonna make it work?
Oh God.
You picked the instruments really well, and by the instruments I really mean the players. Each player is the instrument. Zac Zinger on Iwi is a totally different Iwi than someone else on Iwi, and Shubh on guitar is a much different guitarist than me.
I gotta ham it up. Ham it up for the camera.
This is my setup for today. We have an iPad where I get to press buttons, and each one of these buttons controls a different patch. And this is my Korg mini log. This is my Instagram post that I'm posting.
This is mine. This is mine.
Next time we write together, I want to try writing a singer-songwriter arrangement style where it's just acoustic guitar and voice or something, and just see what does Adam Neely do when presented with something that is not arranged at all but has a nice song at its core.
Demoing songs is important because it's a good way of getting all of your ideas in order before the final session. But I think it's important to learn to let go of demos. Otherwise, you might contract what I think Rick Beato calls demo-itis, being so in love with the sound of the demo that you aren't, willing to let the song grow into its final form.
You'll never have all the tricks. So if you can meet someone who is really good at all the stuff that's in your blind spot, then you're, just that much stronger.
Reminds me of the genetic dangers of incest, where if you keep repeating on your own feedback loop of ideas and generation of ideas, you end up with a like kind of distorted version of like the original inspiration that's like over time just becomes a cartoon cliche of like the Ben Levin sound or the Adam Neely sound. And
Yeah,
like
we don't want the Habsburg like version of ourselves.
yeah.
So if you want to check out the full song without all of the artistic commentary edited in, it's all over at Ben Levin's channel. Go check out his channel if you haven't already. He's an amazing musician and great animator and great guy. I really hope that you enjoyed this behind the scenes look at our artistic process. It's different for everybody. What works for us might not necessarily work for you, but hopefully by seeing us work, it might inspire you to go out and create things without fear of judgment or fear that you're doing it wrong. There is no right way, and there is no time like the present.
You can find me at youtube.com/BenLevin or on the road with my band Maney. We're coming to your cities, and we'll be bringing money to buy goods at the local businesses so that we can defeat the top 1%. Oh, I have a mashup. Hit me, baby, the top 1%. More time.